Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Echo Aftab. In my today's session, we are going to understand what is product rule and quotient rule that comes in differentiation. In my previous session, we had understood what is power function rule of differentiation. Before that, we had started with the calculus, meaning of calculus, what is the meaning of instantaneous rate of change and average rate of change. So, in continuation with power function rule, today let us start with product function rule and quotient rule. Myself, Aftab Bhai. So, just a very quick recap. The formula to calculate power function rule was f of x is equal to k into x raised to n, where k is constant, x is the variable and n is the exponent. So, f prime x is equal to k into n into x raised to n minus 1. So, this was the formula which we understood in power function rule. Now, let us move ahead and see what is product rule. So, the derivative of a product f of x is equal to g of x into v of x. If this is the function where g of x and v of x are both differentiable functions is equal to the first function multiplied by the derivative of the second plus the second function multiplied by the derivative of the first. So, it will be something like this: f prime g of x into v of x will be equal to the first function g of x this is our first function g of x, as said here, the first function g of x multiplied by, so here it is multiplied by the derivative of the second function. So, the second function, if this is our first function and this is our second function, then here this is our second function which is having the derivative plus, so this is what is plus, here we are having the second function, this is the second function multiplied by the derivative of the first function. So, this is the formula to calculate the derivation if we are having two functions which are to be multiplied with each other, and that is where comes into the picture the product rule. Let us see an example. So, the formula is there. If I say we are having a function which is in the form of, let us say, y is equal to f of x is equal to phi x raised to 4 into 3x minus 7. So, if this is the function, so here we can say g of x is phi x raised to 4 and v of x is equal to, I will rewrite it. If I say we are having a function f of x is equal to phi x raised to 4 into 3x minus 7. So, these are the two functions where g of x is one function, that is 5x raised to 4, and v of x is the another function, that is 3x minus 7. So, now what we need to do? We need to multiply the first function with the second function, and if this is the case, this multiplication is nothing but we call it as product rule. We need to see the product of this. So, friends, I will write it like this: f prime of 5x raised to 4 into 3x minus 7 is equal to, now the first function is 5x raised to 4 and we need to have the derivative of the second function. So, here when we solve this particular function, find out the derivative, what we are going to get is only 3, because 1 into 3 is 3, x raised to 1 minus 1 is x raised to 0, that will be 1, and this is a constant, so it will be 0. Then after this, this is the plus sign, plus the original function 3x minus 7, and then comes the derivative of the first function 5x raised to 4. So, this will be 20x cube. Now, we will simplify it. What will we get? We will get 5x raised to 4 into 3 as 15x raised to 4 plus 3x into 20, that is 60x raised to 4 minus 140x cube. So, when we simplify this further, what we get is 15x raised to 4 plus 60x raised to 4 is nothing but 75x raised to 4 minus 140x cube. So, this is how we make use of product function formula to find the product of two functions derivative. So, I hope it is clear over here. It's again I would like to repeat, here we are speaking about two functions, this is function 1 and this is function 2, and both are differentiable. So, in that case, first function, then comes derivative of second function plus the second function and the derivative of first function. This is what is product function rule. Now, in my previous class when I was solving power function rule, I had shown you with the help of the original formula of instantaneous rate of change, how we came across the formula of power function rule. In the same way, now I would like to show you how the product rule is derived, derivation of the formula of product rule. So, if I say if f of x is equal to g of x into v of x, these are the two differentiable functions, and our original formula, if you remember from the previous sessions, dy by dx is equal to limit as h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x upon h. So, this is our original formula to calculate differentiation at a point. Now, with the help of this particular formula, we will try to find out how have we derived the formula of product rule. So, there are multiple steps over here. Very quickly we can go through it. It is not necessary that all the students should see it. If any student is curious enough to know how the formula is derived, they can see it, or other students they can just skip to the product rule formula. So, let us continue with this derivation. So, this I would like to write it as limit of s tends to 0. So, here you can see I am making use of both the functions. So, g of x plus h and v of x plus h minus g of x into v of x. So, here it is, if dy by dx is this formula where I am making use of f of x plus h, then this is g. For the function g of x, we are having g into x plus h. Similarly, for v of x also we are having v into x plus h, and here it is f of x, and here we are having g of x into v of x. That is the only difference that we can see. So, the formula is the same. In the main formula, in this particular formula, there is only one function dy by dx. Here we are having two functions. So, this is the way we rewrite the above formula. Moving ahead, now let us subtract and add g of x plus h into Vx on both the sides in the middle of the above formula. So, see how it will be. This will be equal to limit of h tends to 0 g x plus h into v of x plus h. So, this is our original thing which is in green shade. In between, what I have done is I have subtracted g of x plus h into v of x, and I have added again g into x plus h into v of x, and as it is the green part is there minus g of x into v of x. If you are getting confused, you can pause the video for few seconds and grasp it and see. So, फिर भी you can see this particular function, what I have done is from this part to this part I have taken here. In between I have subtracted this and again I have added it. So, both I have done subtraction and addition, and at the end I have taken this function, the part of this thing as it is over here. So, I hope it is clear. Then the whole divided by h is over here. So, let us continue. Once we have done this thing, the next step is limit h tends to 0. We will break this particular function into two parts, this particular derivation. So, how we are going to do it? That minus g of x plus h into Vx will be one part, and plus g of x plus h into v of x will be the another part. So, I am going to have this particular part as the point of division. Now, you can see how it will look. Limit h tends to 0, g of x plus h into x plus h v of x plus h minus g of x plus h into v of x upon h. So, the first part is clear. So, this is the first part, and here is the second part, which I am going to continue writing it as plus limit h tends to 0 g of x plus h into v of x minus g of x into v of x divided by h. So, what I have done here is, in the second step I have just bifurcated the entire function into two parts. Now, the next step is by factorizing. So, what I am going to do here is this g of x plus h and this g of x plus h, I am going to take it out. So, when I take it out, that is what is called as factorizing. So, it will be something like limit h tends to 0 g of x plus h, and what remains inside is v of x plus h minus v of x upon h. So, this is what I have done. So, this g of x and this g of x I have taken it over here, and what remains is this part I have brought it here and this part I have brought it here, and both these things I have taken out and it is here. So, this is the first, plus again here what I am going to do, what I can factorize over here, we can factorize v of x, we can take out v of x outside, then what it will be, limit h tends to 0 v of x into g of x plus h minus g of x upon h. So, till here I hope it is clear. You can pause the video to recollect the previous steps, grasp it and then move on. Then now, if when I am saying that h is tending towards 0, means this h is 0. So, what remains is g of x, that is what is in the next step. So, this is equal to g of x, and this thing, friends, if you see this entire thing, what it is? It is nothing but the formula when we differentiate v of x. So, this is limit of h tends towards v of x plus h minus v of x upon h plus I will take this v of x outside, and what remains is limit h tends to 0 into g of x plus h minus g of x upon h. So, when we see this thing, this is what I have taken down. So, this is nothing but when we differentiate the function v of x, we are getting this, and when we differentiate the function g of x, we are getting this. This is what is the formula. If you remember, dy by dx is equal to x plus h into f of x upon h. The same thing it is over here which I have taken. Now see here the last part. So this is our v of x and this is our g of x. So when we write it once more, we get our original formula from which I had started, g of x into derivative of v plus v of x into derivative of g. So this is what we have started, and this is how we have derived the formula to calculate product rule of differentiation. I hope it is clear till here. Now let us go for the next part, and the next is quotient rule. So product function rule was with regard to multiplication, quotient rule is with regard to division. So here very quickly I'll just tell you what is the formula and how it looks. The derivative of a product f of x is equal to g of x divided by v of x. The derivative of a function will be like this. So we can say this is f of x, if this is the original function g of x divided by v of x, then what is the formula to calculate this? Where g of x and v of x are both differentiable, then the function is equal to, this is the formula. What is the formula over here? The formula is, I will rewrite it so that you will understand how it looks. Dy by dx, that is differentiating g of x by v of x by dy will be equal to, the denominator we take it on numerator and keep as it is, multiplied by differentiating the numerator plus keeping the numerator as it is and differentiating the denominator, and the whole thing divided by v square. So this is what is the quotient rule. I am not going into the depth of derivation of this thing. If at all you feel the need, you tell me in the comment section. I will prepare a video with regard to how we have derived the formula of quotient rule. So as of now, this is enough. There is one more rule, friends, which is called as chain rule, about which I will not speak now. Later on in the next classes, wherever I feel necessary or wherever in economics we come across this particular rule, then and there I will solve it. I will tell what is his chain rule and we'll go ahead. So as of now, I have completed one of the most important part, that is rules of differentiation, constant rule, power function rule, product rule and quotient rule. So from my next session onwards, we are actually going to see how mathematics and calculus interplays in economics, how important it is to know mathematics for the purpose of understanding the exact mathematics apart from being theoretically correct. So here I stop my class, and friends, thank you very much for being with me and watching my videos under Understanding Economics with Professor Aftab. So till my next video, take care of yourself, stay happy, tata, bye bye.